Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me here today for a brand new pick a card reading. For any of you that are new to the channel, hello and welcome in. My name is Melissa, and today's reading topic is going to be centered around the question, what is this person's issue with you? Blunt AF. So what we're going to be looking into today is a connection with any person on your mind that feels a little off, feels a little weird, or feels like you're just experiencing some sort of friction with. This does not have to be only romantic connections. This can really be any connection on your mind where maybe you've had a falling out with someone, they've ghosted you, or like I said, there's just some sort of friction or underlying tension or weirdness happening between the both of you. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is first looking into their overall energy and position around like where they stand in this connection, kind of try to figure out what it is that is the core issue that they have with you. Excuse me. And we'll just kind of dive in and see if we can get some clarity for you on like how they're feeling about the situation in general and what the reason is for their behavior. So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, definitely keep on watching. Let's get into some disclaimers. So first and foremost, this is a general reading. So please keep in mind that some messages will resonate specifically to your situation while others may not. As I always say, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. And please don't take it personally if something within a general YouTube reading that's widely distributed is not super tight and specific to your personal situation. If you guys did want to book a personal reading, all the details on how you can do that will be linked in the description box below. Personal readings are always a more accurate way to look into your specific situation. Also, keep in mind with this reading being labeled blunt AF, I'm not going to sugarcoat the messages, you guys. So, you're coming to this reading kind of wanting to know what somebody's issue is with you. And so it is my responsibility to tell you the truth of what I see, both positive, negative, neutral, indifferent, whatever the vibe is. I'm going to deliver it to you as compassionately, but as honestly as I possibly can. So if you do feel a little bit triggered by this person, or you don't feel really open to receiving any type of news or feedback from their perspective, then this may not be the video for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our pile selection. So we are working with 3 piles today. Starting here on the left for pile 1, this is the Wheel of the Year Tarot, and we are working with some smoky quartz. For pile number 2, this is the Haunted Mansion Tarot, and we are working with clear quartz. And for pile number 3, this is the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot, and we are working with some strawberry quartz. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about your person. Think about what their issue or beef is with you. Go ahead and select the deck or crystal you're feeling the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp for your chosen pile. See you there. Hey there, pile 1. If you guys picked out the Wheel of the Year Tarot and this smoky quartz cluster, this is going to be a reading. We're looking into what your person's beef is with you. What is their issue? So what I'm going to be starting off with today are some pre-shuffled oracle cards that I have here. This is going to give us a little bit of clarity and insight into like the overall situation from their perspective and what it could be that's going on. And then we're going to get some more details here with the tarot. So let's go ahead and see what comes through. So we start off here with Himalaya. This says pure love. We have Sapphire, regenerate community. And we have Mars. Wow. Okay, so definitely lots of spicy energy coming through right off the bat with Mars. Okay, so what is their issue? The first thing that's really nagging at me is that I'm being guided to say this person does have a lot of love for you with that Himalaya card. I just kind of keep hearing that in my head. They still have love for you. They do have a lot of love for you. We have pure love coming through here. And Himalaya specifically, when I think of Himalayan salt, this is something that is great for purification. So I'm definitely feeling like whatever went down in the situation, your person does still have a lot of love for you, and they are wanting to purify the situation. It feels like they're wanting to make things right. Even if they're not showing you this yet, or maybe outwardly they're showing something different, because I am kind of getting that from them. At the core, they do still have love for you, and there is this desire to kind of start something over or refresh this situation. With our Sapphire card here, this says regenerate community. So when I think of the word regenerate, again, I think of like starting something fresh again. Maybe you guys are a part of like the same community group or some sort of circle, whether it's like a work situation or, you know, some sort of hobby that you guys share, like a friend group. There's some sort of a community that you guys belong to with this person. And with Mars coming up here, I definitely think that this person is an issue that they have around the situation is something to do with anger or aggression. So I don't know if this is their energy yet or if it's your energy that they're perceiving as being aggressive. But, you know, the Mars card, you know, Mars is all about, you know, kind of impulsively acting, going after things that we feel really passionately about. It is aggressive energy, Aries energy. So this can also be an energy of kind of thinking more for ourselves versus thinking for the community. And I'm kind of wondering if this is the core issue. That's kind of what I'm already picking up with this person. Like, I feel like they may have a little bit of a perception of you that whatever it is that you guys are doing, it feels like maybe they're upset with you because they feel like you're kind of doing your own thing and maybe not thinking so much about how your actions impact those around you. Now, this energy can also be flipped, right? Because this could be this person's energy and kind of like their headspace around things, but we are asking their beef with you, right? So it feels like there is a lot of love here. It feels like there are certain things you guys have in common. Maybe you guys do have a specific sort of passion in common that you share. But there's something here about aggression and movement that I think is bothering this person as it pertains to your situation. I'm going to push this off camera. I always think it's going to be cute with our crystals, and then it's like, I don't have enough space. So let's continue now with the tarot and just kind of see what other information comes out. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this on camera. So let's go ahead and see for pile number 1, what is their person's issue with them? From their perspective, what is the problem here? Now, and the thing about it is too, you guys, and I don't know if I really mentioned this in the intro, we're kind of getting the story from this person's perspective, right? So there's always 3 sides to the story, your side, their side, and the truth. And if there's a community involved here, there's probably multiple sides to the story. So just kind of keep in mind that, like, just because this is their perception of things, it doesn't make it the full reality. But if you are wanting to try to understand their position, you know, this is their position. So let's see. What is their issue for pile 1? What is this person's issue? You know, I'm kind of getting that this person is really wanting to ground something with this connection. Maybe they're wanting to ground your energy here with that smoky quartz. Maybe you guys are very, oh my gosh, it's so funny with the 7 of Cups coming up. Wow, because that is definitely an energy of needing to be grounded. Let's see. What's their issue with pile 1? The Tower. There's that Mars energy coming up again. And then we have the 8 of Cups in reverse coming up here. The Sun reverse. They're sad. They're depressed about this situation with that smoky quartz. Yeah, they're definitely not happy with the way things are right now. So if there's been tensions here, or you guys have been kind of wondering like how they feel, or do they even care, I think that they are deeply affected by whatever happened in this situation. Let's get some clarifiers here. Clarifying the 7 of Cups. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's a lack of grounding here. Clarifying the Tower. Why are the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then clarifying the 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. The King of Wands reversed. So we have fire energy reversed. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's this undertone here of like, maybe some of you guys kind of broke. It feels like you guys might have broken out of a tradition of some sort with the Hierophant card here at the bottom. Hold on, guys. Let me just kind of fix our little screen here. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry about that, pile 1. I had to kind of redo our little screen here. Anyway, So what I was saying here with the Hierophant card at the bottom of the deck, I think that this person is maybe a little bit upset that you broke with a tradition here. There was some sort of norm to the way that you guys ran this connection, and I feel like you guys might have broken apart from that. Like, I'm definitely getting that you severed ties, you walked away from the situation, or you just kind of pushed the boundaries and did something different with Mars being here. Again, I'm really getting that you guys made a decision or took an action that really rocked this person in a deep and almost like very triggering way for them. The Hierophant card in reverse is telling me about like non-traditional things, right? So maybe there was a certain tradition and you guys said, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm marching to the beat of my own drum. This is also kind of like a divorce energy as well, like the energy of splitting up with someone if this was a romantic situation. But they're upset about the lack of structure and the lack of tradition, the breaking of the tradition here. Maybe some of you guys used to look to this person as like a mentor or an advisor of some sort, maybe a spiritual advisor. Maybe you used to kind of go to them for guidance. And there's something here about you guys saying, nope, I'm going to do what I want to do now. I don't need this anymore. And this really bothers this person. Maybe for some of you guys, I'm getting you walked away from like a church setting or some sort of religious setting. But this person, their problem with you is that, you doing whatever you did in this situation, it really shattered this person. It came as a shock to them. There is a feeling that this person has of like some sort of upheaval to their life with whatever you guys did here, with whatever went on in this connection. I feel like this person is seeing you as being not grounded, that you guys may kind of have your head in the clouds a little bit. Maybe some of you guys decided to follow your dreams or to go for your passions, again with Mars. And this might be something with the 9 of Pentacles here that's like, maybe whatever you guys chose, again, it's a non-traditional path. And so maybe this is kind of something where you're going to be building for a while, right? Like they're kind of seeing it as something where you're not really going to be financially stable, that you're not going to be able to be independent, that you're not going to be able to build wealth, that you're going to be needy to others to support you while you kind of have your head in the clouds. Again, for them, something about this feels a little self-serving. I'm not saying that is your guys' energy. That's just how this person is perceiving it. But there's also a part of this person, I think, that kind of feels like they want to be needed in a sense too. So if you guys kind of resonated with this energy of kind of looking to this person as a mentor, I think that this person is kind of bothered by the fact that you're kind of doing your own thing, following your dreams, kind of living in this, what they perceive to be as a fantasy land. And there is an energy of them being upset that you don't need them anymore. This definitely feels for your person with the Wheel of Fortune reverse as sort of like an unlucky turn of events. I think that they're really wishing that they could go back in time and do something differently. Again, we have this regenerate community here. So they're wanting, I do feel that there's a desire here to like, man, it's like this really shook me up. I wish that I could go back and repair this. Or I wish I could go back in time to prevent this from happening. Like there's an energy there of them feeling like maybe they could have prevented this from happening. And there is a part of them here where it's like, again, they still have a lot of love for you guys with that pure love energy coming out with Himalaya. So even though this person right now is not feeling good about the situation, they are not emotionally fulfilled with the situation, it's like they're still kind of emotionally lingering here. So I don't know if you guys are still in communication with this person. If you're not in communication with them, then they are still energetically connected to you. They may be looking at your social media. They may be thinking about you a lot. There's an energy that they're kind of wanting to stick this out and sort of see where it goes, but they're not happy. They're not happy with this, you guys. And this has really, there's a couple things I'm getting with this King of Wands reverse, but like for your person, I see that this has really knocked their confidence. You know what I mean? This has been something, whatever has gone on between the both of you, it has been quite explosive for them. It has really knocked their confidence. They don't feel influential anymore to you. They don't feel like they can lead you anymore. If this is a masculine energy, they feel emasculated by you. But the other energy I'm getting from this person, because this is that fire energy in reverse, I think, again, some of them are seeing you in this light of being more focused on yourself in a negative way, like selfish energy versus focusing on the connection or focusing on the community or the collective. They're kind of seeing you in this King of Wands reverse energy of being more interested in your own thing, your own power, your own agenda, things like that. So it's going to be on a gradient. I think you all will hopefully know, like what kind of is meant for you. But those are the initial energies I'm getting. I want to go in with some of these cards. This is called the Rebel deck. So this is a very spicy oracle deck. So let's just kind of see what else we need to know about why this person is beefing with you, what their issue is. So why is pile one's person beefing with them? What is their issue with pile one? We have don't effing force it. Allow that ish to come to you. Okay. Let's get a couple more. Get the F outside and move your you know what. Your body is mad at you. Okay. What's their issue with pile one? Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the time. So there is a lot of, this person also is kind of having some impulsivity here, guys. I think that they also embody some of these traits of Mars, of being kind of in this angry energy about the situation. But where they kind of stand with it right now is that, like, they don't feel that this is really the time or place for them to, like, pursue you or to come towards you in any way. This person right now is feeling like they need to allow you to come to them. What did this say again? Yeah, they also have an impulsive side to them. And I think that there's a part of them that would like to reach out to you, but they're kind of feeling like it's just not the right time because of all of this energy that's going on, all of the chaos and the upheaval that they're dealing with regard to the situation. And there's something here too about their health and like movement. Maybe this person has kind of let their health go by the wayside because they've been so depleted by the situation, or I don't know. There's something here about getting movement outside that might just be a very specific, unique message to like one or two of you out there. But this person may also be like going outside and running or exercising to get out some of their frustrations around the situation, because there's definitely frustration here. So I'm going to pull one of these Martian cards. Let's see what else. What else does pile one need to know about this person's issue with them? We have the Galactic Federation. Yes, this is about community, you guys. There's something here about a community that you guys walked away from or that you disrupted in their view. And yeah, I mean, this is coming through so strong. The Galactic Federation, collaboration, meetings, and community. I mean, that just further confirms that this is some community issue. Let's go like maybe one more. What's their issue with pile one? We have the Lyran, strength, courage, and bravery. Yeah, so I mean, and look at this fire at the bottom. There's a lot of fire energy here. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of aggression with this person. And I think that they're in a place right now where they're leaning back because they're trying to sort of muster up the courage to reconnect with you and regenerate whatever this community was that kind of fell apart from their perspective here. I want to see for you guys. Yeah, see, like right now with the King of Wands reverse, this person just doesn't feel influential around you. And I think this is another big part of the reason why they're leaning back. This person may also be talking about you with whatever this community group is to try to collaborate with them to figure out how they can bring you back in the fold or repair what they feel has been damaged here. So I want to pull to close this out, pile number 1, just some guidance or advice for you with regard to what you should be thinking of with regard to the situation. So advice for pile 1 as it pertains to this situation. The 10 of Swords reversed. Okay. So there's a need here for you guys, pile 1, to kind of, like the 10 of Swords is sort of when we've hit a rock bottom energy where something has died. You see how something has died in her life and she's mourning this loss, but they've laid it to rest. And so the beauty of the 10 of Swords is that when you hit rock bottom, the only place you can go is up. So with it being reversed, there's a need here for you guys, I think, to kind of move on from whatever mental anguish this situation is causing you. Move on from overthinking things. Move on from allowing the pain to keep you down, because maybe you were well within your right to move away from this situation, right? Just because this person is in a chaotic energy, it doesn't mean that you guys necessarily did the wrong thing. Maybe you guys had to move away from this situation for your own mental health and well-being, right? So there's a need here to continue moving away from this mentally, putting the past behind you. When I see the 10 of Swords in reverse, I also think of like getting over it, right? Getting over something. Like we've experienced it, we've moved through the pain. Now it's time to move forward with our lives and, again, rebirth, regardless of what this person may want. So pile 1, I think we're going to go ahead and close it out there. Those are all the messages that I'm getting, but I would love to hear from you in the comments how you feel this resonates with your situation. And I would love to know what's your connection to this person and what's been going on. If you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. This way you guys are notified when I upload new videos. And if you do feel guided to support the channel, you can always send me a tip by clicking the thanks button. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one really soon. Bye. Hey there, pile 2. If you guys picked the Haunted House Tarot with the clear quartz crystal, this is going to be a reading. We're looking into what is your person's beef with you? What is their issue? So we are going to be shuffling your tarot cards on camera here in just a moment, but I do want to kick things off by looking at some pre-shuffled oracle cards. I did shuffle these off camera, but this is going to kind of give us the overall energy of where your person stands and try to kind of get to the overall issue at hand for them. So let's go ahead and see. So we have Eden. This says old and new order. We have chalkboard, develop your destiny. And we have the ascendant entrance. Interesting, you guys. Okay, so starting right away, I feel like this person's issue with you, their beef with you, is something to do with a change in you. Something to do with a change in you, the way you present yourself, something to do with the dynamics of your relationship changing. Because when I see old and new order, I think of there's an old way that this connection went, there was an old way we did things, and now we're transitioning into a new way of doing things. With the chalkboard card here, this says develop your destiny. So I feel like a lot of you guys that chose pile 2 have been really kind of redefining what it is that you want to do, whether it is what you want to do for your career, where you want to go in life, who you want to be. And this is a time where you guys are really maybe even rebranding yourselves in a sense with the ascendant here, because the ascendant is the way that we show up. It's the way that we are perceived. It's sort of like that face that we put out to the world when we first meet someone. It is more surface level. It's not going super deep yet, but this is the beginning, right? It's the beginning of a journey. So this person, I think, might be struggling a little bit with where they fit in here, because also with the ascendant too, when we're thinking about how we want to show up and how we are perceived, sometimes it's good to sort of take stock of like I said, how others are perceiving you. So it's not always maybe first nature to think about other people when you're redefining yourself and sort of redefining like what your purpose is and what you want to do. So there may be a message here for you guys just to be kind of wary, or not wary, but just more cognizant of the way that you're including this person as you develop your destiny here. Because I think that they're struggling with this change that they're perceiving in you. There also could be something about the way you're presenting yourselves that's new and different, maybe publicly, that this person has an issue with as well. So let's push these guys off to the side. Let's go into the tarot. We're going to get a little bit more information. But like just right off the jump, I don't feel any maliciousness from this person. We're going to see with the tarot what else comes through, but just like, and look at this, guys. When I parted the deck, the Ace of Cups came up. I definitely feel, because you guys have pink and green cards here, so I do feel that there is love that this person has for you. But it just kind of feels like there's like a shift in the way that you guys are showing up that they may not like. So let's just kind of see. So for pile 2, what is their person's issue with them? What is their beef with pile 2? Some of you guys this may be your mother that you're asking about, which would make sense, you know, because the parents are always going to have a hard time when their child goes in a different direction than they wanted or transitions into adulthood. You know, like I can see that old to new order being something like that, where, well, when you were growing up, we did it this way, and now that you're an adult, you're doing it this way, you know? So what is pile 2's person's issue with them? Okay, so we've got this is the Knight of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles. Clarifying this Knight of Cups. Okay, hold on. We have the 10 of Pentacles, clarifying the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Ooh. We have the Tower card in reverse, clarifying the 6 of Pentacles. Oops. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. We have a 5 of Pentacles in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. Interesting. So what is their issue with you? Let's take a second here to look. There's a lot of Pentacles here. We do have a 10 of Pentacles, which can have to do with family and legacy and things like that. So again, this could be a family member for some of you guys. With the 6 of Wands reversed, I think that this person's issue is maybe stemming from them feeling like maybe that they no longer are seen by you, that they are no longer recognized by you, that you guys do not pay attention to them as much as you once did. They don't feel influential in your life anymore. Maybe this person in the past, like I don't know your situation with any of these people I'm tapping into, like, you know, I'm feeling like this person has a lot of love for you, but maybe from your perspective, this person has been like highly toxic, you know, so you take it with a grain of salt. But I feel like this person just doesn't feel like you pay as much attention to them as you used to. I feel like with that 6 of Wands reverse, it's like they don't feel as confident in this connection anymore. And I'm also kind of feeling for some of you guys, especially with the Ascendant here, this has to do with the way that you guys are being perceived. And the 6 of Wands is more of like a public image type of card in a lot of ways, because this is typically someone that's in the spotlight, someone that's getting a lot of attention, someone who is like an influential leader in a lot of ways, but it's reversed. And so when it comes up in reverse, this is sometimes a person who is either not confident in themselves or behaving in a way to others that sort of maybe like there's an image they feel that you're putting out that makes you look like you have low self-esteem. Maybe there's an image that you guys are putting out there that makes this person feel like you have a lot of ego. You know, like I definitely get ego vibes from the 6 of Wands reversed, whether it's your energy or their energy. But there's definitely a feeling here of them not liking whatever is going on in the public image piece of things, for sure. With the 6 of Pentacles here, there's definitely this vibe of this person, like, again, they feel like they don't get as much of your time and attention anymore. The 6 of Pentacles is like breadcrumbing energy. And I do think that this person has had a lot of disappointments around this or some sadness about this. I'm wondering if recently you guys have started maybe slightly reconnecting a little bit, or there's been a little bit of an exchange of energy, which has kind of helped this person to maybe feel a bit more optimistic about the situation, because we do have the 5 of Cups reversed, which is usually a better sign that someone's starting to feel a bit more optimistic. So some sort of exchange that you guys have recently had, I think has helped this person feel a little bit better about the situation, a little bit more optimistic about it. They do have a lot of love for you with the Knight of Cups. You know, they do care for you. This is somebody who I think cares about your long-term future and your long-term success in life with the Ten of Pentacles. Again, this could be like a parent or a family member, something like that for a lot of you guys. But with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I think that this person is concerned maybe about your finances. That could be, you know, that's coming through here with the Ten of Pentacles too, because this is like a family planning energy. You know what I mean? This is about how much money you make over the course of your life and the legacy that you leave behind to your children and their children and so on and so forth, your ancestors. But the Nine of Pentacles reverse is making me feel like this person is worried about your independence and your stability. They're afraid that there's going to be a situation that blows up in your face is what I feel. The Nine of Pentacles reverse is sort of like, this is so funny because this came up in group 1 as well. This person could be perceiving you guys as like not being set up for financial success or needing to rely on others a lot for money. And maybe that's what this Six of Pentacles was. Now, the other thing I'm getting for some of you guys, vice versa, maybe this is this person's energy. Maybe you guys have been giving them money. I kind of could see that being the case here. That like maybe you guys have been giving this person money, resources, support, your energy, because they are kind of living on the edge here with the Tower card in reverse. It's like there's something here that this person is like, either they are hanging on by a thread in a situation that is really going to blow up in their face if they don't make a change, or they're feeling like you guys are in this energy where like if you don't make a change to however you're doing things, it's going to blow up in your face as well. So I don't know if this is like a career connection, a family connection. I feel like it could fall under a lot of different categories, but there's definitely a lot of messages coming through you guys about money and the way that you're showing up to the world, who it is that you're trying to become. And I also think that there's a part of this person that doesn't feel as important to you anymore or as influential to you anymore as they would like to be. And I think they're struggling with this because the Nine of Pentacles reverse, this is also someone who like is sort of, I think of like financially codependent in a sense. So maybe this person gets a lot of like a self-esteem boost from being able to like financially support someone or provide resources to them. And vice versa. Maybe if you guys pulled back your resources from this person and they're the codependent one, they really feel terrible now. But it almost feels like they were used to getting some type of energy from you in the past that they're not getting anymore. Again, with the new and old and new order. And it's having to do with you guys shifting your own perspective on this or shifting into your own life, changing something about yourself that is now impacting the dynamics between you two. So we're going to use these spicy little, this is the Rebel deck. So we're going to use this one next and just kind of see what other information we can get about this person's problem with you. So for pile 2, what is their beef? What is pile 2's person's beef with pile 2? What else do they need to know here? We have don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some time alone and you know why. Okay. Maybe they're upset that maybe you guys have been spending less time, again, with the Six of Pentacles. This person is perceiving like breadcrumbing energy here. And I don't think that they like feeling like you're more independent. We have that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Go after it. The world has your back. Yeah, I just keep feeling like you guys are going after something and you kind of left this person behind from their perspective, or you're not giving them as much attention as you did before. They're struggling to adjust to this. Okay, and we also have you think someone is lying. They are. This person also is feeling like you're not being totally honest and transparent with them, either about how you feel or what it is that you're doing. And that's another issue that they have. So let's kind of close it out with just like one or two of these Martian cards and see what else you guys need to know. So for pile 2, tell us a little bit more about this person's beef with them. We have the tall whites, uncertainty, distrust, and guarded. They are definitely guarded. They feel unsure about this situation. They're not fully trusting this situation either. Like there's definitely an energy with you guys kind of being distant from one another. And they're having, I think, a hard time. I keep saying this, but this just further confirms that they're not having an easy time of really embracing this change. This person may just struggle with change in general, you know? We also have movement, long distance travel, and excitement. Yeah. So again, you guys, it seems like, are moving in another direction here. Maybe you guys have been traveling a lot. Maybe you're physically moving away from this person. Whatever movement you guys are making is at the root cause of what's bothering this person. So let's get a little, just like one quick card of advice for you. Pile number 2 as it pertains to this connection. So what does pile 2 need to know about this connection? Advice. The Justice card in reverse. Interesting. Death reverse at the bottom. So are you guys, with the Death card, just a question for reflection. I'm not saying this is what you're doing, but are you guys potentially clinging on to something that's well past its expiration date? Or on the flip side, are you guys trying to avoid tying up loose ends with this person before you make your transition and your change? The Death card reverse can be one of both things, right? And with Justice being here reversed, there is a need to kind of rebalance this situation here. You guys may be guided to try to do what you can to make this situation more fair and balanced for both people. If you want to, of course, you have free will. You can do whatever feels the most right to you based off your own situation with this person. But this is telling me that something's unfair here, that there's a dynamic that's off. Something's really off balance with the way the situation has gone. So you guys are really being guided to balance the scales in the most favorable way for all. So that's going to be, subject to your interpretation. It's going to be different depending on everybody's individual circumstances. But if you can look at the situation as fairly and objectively as possible, and then ask yourself, what would be the right thing to do here? That's kind of what Spirit is guiding you to do, whatever that is. So pile 2, we are going to go ahead and close the reading out there, but I would love to hear from you down below in the comments how you feel that this resonates with you and your situation, and what your connection to this person is. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell. This way you guys are aware when I'm uploading new content. And if you would like to support the channel, you can always send me a tip by clicking the super thanks button. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one really soon. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, if you guys picked out this strawberry quartz with the Pre-Raphaelite tarot, this is going to be your reading. We're looking into what is your person's beef with you? What is their issue? So let's go ahead and just dive in. We're going to be getting into these tarot cards in just a minute, but I want to start off with some pre-shuffled oracles just so we can kind of tap into the overall energy from their perspective. So this person, we have Scarlet, Success and Fortune. We have the Lighthouse, Saving Grace. And we have the 10th house of Authority. Interesting. Okay. I was wondering if we'd get one of these in this reading today. So this person's issue with you guys, I feel it has to do with career, with the 10th house coming up here. Either career or your public image in career is something that this person is having an issue with, okay? Success and Fortune is coming up here. So I don't know if you guys have been competing with this person in some way or they're perceiving it as being a competition. But there's a perception here that this person, I think they have a problem with your success. I think they have a problem with the recognition that you get. I think that they have a problem with what you've been able to achieve. There could be a little bit of jealous energy here. But I'm also picking up on competitive energy. So you guys might be watching this like, what the heck? I haven't even accomplished my goal that I want to do yet or whatever. Why are they doing this? They're, I think, kind of benchmarking their progress against yours for some of you guys. So even if you're just kind of starting your journey, they still are watching and they're jealous. And I do think with the lighthouse that you guys are somebody who kind of like has a light, like you shine a light, you have an impact. We have saving grace here. So you guys may be the type of person that a lot of people come to for support and guidance and mentorship and things like that. This also just could be that you stand out with the lighthouse here. You know, you kind of stand out amongst the crowd. You shine a bright light even onto things that are not clear, right? This person, I think, doesn't like that for whatever reason. So I want to tap in a little bit deeper with the tarot. Those are just kind of our overall energies. Let's go into this and just kind of see if we can get more information about this person's issue. So pile 3. Yeah, definitely there's something that this person doesn't like with regard to like what you do, the public image that you put out there. Yeah, for sure. So pile 3, what is their person's issue with them? I'm also feeling for some of you guys, this person may actually feel intimidated by you. So that could be a thing. We have a 3 of Swords in reverse. We have a King of Cups. And we have an Ace of Pentacles. There's more career. Clarifying the 3 of Swords. The Page of Swords. Clarifying the King of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And then clarifying this Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this person is not feeling very good about themselves. They're not feeling influential. They're not feeling confident. This person may also be a little overbearing in their energy right now because they're trying to overcompensate for their own lack of confidence here. I feel with this King of Cups, again, going back to this saving grace with the lighthouse, I definitely see that this person is perceiving you guys as being in a leadership position. And the King of Cups is a very compassionate leader, which makes a lot of sense with the lighthouse, right? The saving grace. I think that with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I'm getting this energy of like something didn't go their way. The universe did not grant them their wish. And it almost feels for me, for some of you, not for all, but for some of you, I kind of feel like this person, maybe they were passed over for a role that you were able to get. And I think the difference is here is like you guys are a compassionate leader. You're the type of person that people like to go to when things are unstable, right? Like the Wheel of Fortune reverse is when things are kind of hectic in our lives or we've fallen on a stroke of bad luck. You guys kind of stay calm and collected during those times. You have control over your emotions. And I think that people enjoy being around you. Even if you're not like a leader by title, people flock to you because you're compassionate and stable. Whereas this person in the Queen of Wands reversed is not that at all. This person is not in control of their emotions. They're overbearing for some of them. They're bossy for some of them. It's like they don't really have the same, like you guys come in really soft, I feel, and this person feels like they have to be really abrasive in order to find success, and it's not working for them. There's an energy here with this Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords reversed too as well, where it's like, I think that it feels like there was some sort of potential opportunity for this person to grow or to find financial success. And again, they didn't get it with the 10 of Swords. They feel backstabbed. They feel betrayed by the situation. Maybe they feel like you played a role in them not getting what they wanted. Maybe they feel like you betrayed them. But for a lot of you guys, I feel like it was more like you guys just kind of naturally stand out as being a better performer or being better liked. And this person's energy is, I think, what kind of, like they did it to themselves is what I'm getting. I definitely think that this person has had a lot of like hurt feelings about this situation, even if they're not showing up as being quite vulnerable. There is an energy here with the Three of Swords reversed of feeling like at one point this was a very this was bad for them. Like this was not pleasant. Their feelings were hurt. Maybe the Page of Swords here is talking about communication that they received that was really hard for them to hear. This could have been feedback that you guys gave to someone as well. And I keep being drawn to like these fiery feet here. So maybe you guys had to tell this person some really like spicy feedback, or, tell them the blunt truth about something with the Page of Swords. And I think that they did not receive it well. And if it wasn't you guys communicating to them this blunt truth, then it's just the situation itself made this person feel betrayed or looked over or, again, backstabbed. But with the Three of Swords reverse, I do feel that this person is like starting to sort of recover from this. I do think with the Page of Swords that they're starting to try to like maybe ask some more questions, starting from curious maybe instead of just jumping to conclusions about the situation. They may actually end up coming to you for support, you guys. And that might be weird, especially if you're seeing this person as like a rival in some way. But I definitely think with this lighthouse energy that this person may eventually come to you and ask you how you were able to get where you got to, like how you were able to achieve the success that you've achieved. Because this person, I think, is ultimately wanting success. They want to stand out. They want to be center of attention, and they want to be celebrated and recognized, but they're not being that right now. They're not in that situation, and you guys are. So I think that there's something here about them maybe wanting to communicate with you and maybe ask questions about how you were able to get where you are. So let's go in next with this. This is the Rebel deck, and let's just see like what other information we can get about this person's issue with you. So we have drop the effing ego. Vulnerability is hot AF. See, I think that this person is operating from a place of ego with the Queen of Wands reversed right now. And especially if this person is showing up like very just like obnoxious and like difficult to be around. Like the reason why is because they don't feel influential. They don't feel confident in themselves. They feel unsuccessful, within this situation. So there is an energy that this person realizes that they're going to need to open up and communicate with you, and just share transparently what they are feeling. Okay. It says you need a good blanking cry. Get the cry on, let that ish go. Your soul will thank you. Yeah. With the Three of Swords reversed, they're still getting over this. They were very hurt by it, you guys. Regardless of what your experience has been with this person, if they've been acting crazy toward you, the reason why is that their feelings are hurt by the situation, and they're working on releasing and letting it go. We also have you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't F it up. Yes. You see, like, they do still have respect for you. You know what I mean? I do believe that they see and feel that you're there for a reason, and I do think eventually they're going to come forward and communicate with you what they need or how they feel about the situation. I also think this person is starting to realize too what their worth is. Like, hey, I'm also here. I'm here for a reason. I can also be successful. But they're needing to move through like letting go of whatever this is before they can tap into their full potential. So let's see for pile number 3. What is this person's issue? Okay. Hold up. We have the Alpha Centaurians, foresight, planning, and strategy. Yeah, I mean, you guys, I think they just see you as a very strong leader. And maybe they feel like you you outperform them because you're so strong. I mean, all of these things are strong leadership traits. But you see how he's also swimming in the water, like with the King of Cups. It's like you guys, It's like you can be strategic and be successful while still being compassionate and having people gravitate towards you. And I think this person can actually learn a lot from you if they just let their guard down and drop the ego, you know? Okay. We also have Ouroboros, infinity, eternal, and past life. This is a karmic lesson for this person, you guys. That's what I feel. And at the bottom, we have responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. This person kind of needed this sort of like, maybe this was like a destined thing for them to experience so that it would kind of push them to hit rock bottom. So now they have to grow up and take accountability for themselves. You guys may have known each other in a past life, or maybe this is like, either way, it's like you're here to teach this person a lesson about not saying you guys have to go at them and be like, well, did you learn your lesson? No, it's more like the energy of this situation is pushing this person to learn something about themselves. So let's look and see just like what guidance or advice you guys need to be mindful of as you continue to navigate this situation with this person. We have the Five of Pentacles. Justice card reverse at the bottom. So there's a need here to make sure that you're making fair and balanced decisions for all. That came up in pile 2 as well. And that includes you, you know, like, so don't overcompensate to make this person happy just because you're a nice person. Do what's fair. Like, look at the situation objectively and try to ask, like, looking at the neutral facts, what would be the best course of action to take? We also have the Five of Pentacles coming up here. So there's a need when it comes to the situation to ask for help if you need it. This may also be guiding you to support this person, because I do think that ultimately at the end of the day, they have low self-esteem. And I do feel that this is kind of their energy from which they're operating. So you guys may need to really be that person to uplift them, boost their confidence, try to get to the root cause of what's causing these feelings of lack. Because I kind of feel this person is moving from this place of lack for some. Now, for others of you, the right thing to do with the situation may be to just like abandon it and move on, walk away. Maybe it's something that you've tried to invest effort and energy into, but it's no longer serving you. But you know, again, you guys know your situation, so take the message that applies to you. But pile 3, I think we're going to go ahead and close the message out there. I would really love to hear from you in the comments how it resonated and who this person is in your life. So please drop me a note down below and let me know. If you guys are not already, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. This way you are notified when I upload new videos. And if you did want to support the channel, you can always do so by clicking the super thanks button. Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.